Well, we're going to take you on our trip with us. We are in Sioux Falls, South Dakota right now, and we're heading for the Seminole Reservation. It's about 5 degrees. The wind chill is about 26 below right now. And so Bobby's outside pumping gas while I'm inside doing this. And we're about to be on our way. Gas prices are 45 cents cheaper here than they were in the reservation. Now this is us traveling down the road in the middle of Sioux Falls. This is what Sioux Falls looks like at night. Not a lot to see except the highway. And it's pretty much all we're going to see for about the next 20 hours. There's nothing but the highway. Bobby's over there driving. Turn the light on. That's Bobby. Unfortunately, I can't get far enough away to get a good picture. But anyway, this is part of missionary life, is traveling from one place to another, and sometimes in the middle of the night. So right now it's about 9:15 and in the PM, naturally, and we're driving through Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Well, here we are. It's morning. The sun's just coming up, and Bobby's driving again for a while, dripping his food all over him while we're driving. And we're south of St. Louis, about 100 miles outside of Sikeston, Missouri, on Interstate 55. So the morning breaks. We are going across the river, the Mississippi River, and we're going to cross over into the tip of Illinois. Very, very narrow bridge that takes you from Missouri over into the wonderful state of Illinois. Just go barely through the tip of it, and then we go on to Kentucky. That's the river. It looks like they've had quite a bit of water down this way. See the park. It's actually a park over there that you're looking at there, and it's flooded with water. So, alright, we've crossed over into Illinois now. Normally that right out there is a cornfield, but it's all flooded over, all the way over to the railroad tracks and beyond. It's flooded way out there as well. That's usually all, that's farmland out there that's all flooded. So they must have had a lot of water down here. Alright, welcome to Kentucky. Well, we're going through the North Georgia mountains and the sun is setting. So I don't know if we'll have much video when I get into my dad's house, but we are making our way and we're almost done for today. And that makes about a 23 hour trip for us. So we'll start again tomorrow and get out of the snow and head for Florida tomorrow. See you then. Wave bye on camera.
Bye bye. Good to see you.
We'll see you. Alright, we traveled 22 hours, came to my dad's house, and now we're leaving and getting on the road again. And we're going to be going down to Florida. So we've got about a 7 or 8 hour trip today. So off we go once again, and the fearless Bobby is driving at the moment. He's not looking or smiling or anything, but we're on our way. Get a little glimpse of it there. That's all gold on top of that. They polish it regularly to see that it doesn't tarnish. And it's the state capitol building for Georgia. So we're going to go through the southern side of Atlanta and get on Highway 75 and head south to Florida. So we'll talk to you later. Bye. There's where the Braves play, right over there. That's the stadium. to our favorite barbecue place, which is Sonny's. And Sonny's Barbecue, best barbecue that we found for a ways. So it is one of the neat things about being able to travel, is that you get to find good places that you like to eat. And this happens to be one of them. And it looks like there's a big bus out here, so that stinks, because it may be crowded. But I'm going to go in and eat anyway, because we like barbecue. So here we go down the road again. And you can always tell when you get into the South, two things you can always guarantee on getting is a toothpick, which I got at Sonny's, and a cup of the most wonderful thing that you can only get in the South, and that is sweet tea. And most restaurants in the South, you can count on getting it to go. So two things that are a staple of life. If you ever want to know what to do for us for Christmas, get some Sonny's sweet sauce and send it to us, because we can't get it up there in South Dakota. Bobby is still driving, and we have traded off, but he's still doing a lot of the driving today. I had to take a picture of this. We just crossed the border into Florida, and it says visit Florida, operating hours 8 to 5. So I guess Florida is closed right now, but we're going to go ahead anyway, because people are driving on in anyways. So they also have very high standards here. No pets in Florida, no smoking in Florida, no solicitation, shirt and shoes required, but service animals are welcome. So if you ever come to Florida, you might want to remember those things. Only open from 8 to 5, and some very strict requirements. Well, we got in last night about 11 or so. Here's the house where we're staying at, and it's a nice place. 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, and Bobby and I are here, and we're going to be staying here over the weekend. There's the church over there while we're preaching in Central Florida. Orange Grove right across the street, and looks like the oranges are gone though. They are in a little trailer. Let's see if I can zoom in on that. They're in the trailer over there. So I'd love to get a hold of some of those. We're going to try to find some to take home to the people as well. We don't get too much fresh fruit up there. And we'll be here through the weekend. So here we are in Florida. We'll be staying here over the weekend at the Missions House in DeLand. And then we'll be going on down to our missions conferences. I'm going to be in 2 churches here in the Central Florida area, then in Tampa starting on Monday, and then we're going to go over to the Native American Missions Conference on the Seminole Reservation and head home probably Thursday night. So you keep us in your prayers there as we head back to South Dakota. We'll be doing some video during the week to let you see what the life of a missionary is like as we go to missions conferences and things. You gotta ask a lot, why do we do it? Well, we do it for Patsy, and we do it for the Franklins, and we do it for Chauncey, our medicine man, and we do it for the Inch family, and all the other people that God's given us there on the reservation, because we want to stay there and help them see the gospel of Jesus Christ, to know the truth of Him, and let them know that we love them and care about them. One of the things that the medicine man told me to tell people when we went out the last time, he said, I want you to tell the people we didn't know somebody cared. We had no idea somebody cared about us enough to send somebody to preach the gospel. And boy, that's a huge testimony there, that we need to be reminded that these folks do need the gospel of Jesus Christ. So you pray for us as we're laboring here over the weekend, doing some, what I guess we would call deputation type work, and reaffirming some relationships and things like that, to see that we maintain our support base, and to continue to see God's blessings there on the reservation, enlisting new prayer partners, and hopefully we'll gain some new support on this trip as well. May the Lord bless you, and we're praying for you. We hope you have great services where you're at tomorrow as well. Bye now.